When folks say the game is changing, they're not lying. It actually is. When you look at young athletes today, especially in high school, the investment they're making into their bodies and minds is incredible, and rightfully so. Yes, we understand the money that's floating around, but the opportunities to take their game to the next level is insane, and the man we're connected with today is playing a big reason why. Brian Harrington from the 914 is a respected trainer that has worked with a who's who of athletes that you have probably known and seen. So us ball players, guess what? We're gonna connect with the man himself and not only learn more about his career, but we're gonna go through a workout. We'll see if we'll get through it. Listen, at the home of Transform Fitness, a who's who of athletes get to go through here and work out. You've probably seen a few of them. Kion Anthony, Boogie, Fland, Captain Jack, Elijah Moore. You start to get it. But beyond those guys, we're talking about players who really want to take their game to the next level, and Transform Fitness is doing that. What we're going to see from Brian is a huge opportunity to develop our game and our body, as well as our mind from time to time. What inspired you to get into performance training?
I think a lot of this is what I didn't have as an athlete when I came up and I played ball. Like we played ball, we played a lot of outdoor ball, and everyone my age who played outdoor ball all the time in the summer times and stuff, you know, your knees were all shot and a lot of ankle rolling and things like that. And you know, we didn't have this kind of thing. And then as time went on, you started seeing guys like, you know, Kobe investing. Obviously, LeBron puts what, $1 million into his body. So I wanted to be able to bring that kind of thing to, you know, to these young guys around here.
When it comes down to your own career, right? For you, what has been a mantra or thought that you always keep in mind as you're going through your career?
I mean, I think just the hard work part of it all. Like, you know, just put your shoes on in the morning, wake up and get out there and just keep going. You know, really just kind of keep trying to figure out a way that you can network with people, that you could bring good quality education to people. And just that, like, just put your shoes on in the morning, let's get to work.
Mm-hmm. For you, you have worked with a who's who of clientele, high school, college, and pros.
Yep.
When you're able to work with guys like that or gals, what is something about them that makes them unique in terms of how they approach the game?
I think they have a mindset. Like, you know, certain players that I'm working with now on a high school level that are super high-end, 5-star recruits, they don't have much excuse. Like, they don't worry about what anybody else is doing. They're worrying about what they're doing, and they're looking to get that edge. So they're looking to not only, you know, perform in here or get their workouts on the court, but it's also like we speak about hydration. We speak about how much sleep they got that night, what they're putting in their body. So they're thinking of that next level. Like they're thinking like, you know, they're people, you know, the people they look up to in the pro level. So I think that's what separates them. They're not concerned about what else is going on. They're worried about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to put myself through one of their workouts. Yeah. Be honest, man. How much of a chance do I got of surviving this?
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. I promise. I'm gonna take care of you. But listen, again, a lot of our workouts are not so like we're here to kill you. We're here to make you feel like you worked on your body well.
Perfect. My lawyer, you heard that.
All right, bet. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take your shoes off. I know you just laced those things up. Okay. If you notice, pretty much everyone in our facility comes in, creates like a shoe farm. We just take our shoes off because we want to start working from the ground up, our feet. So we'll take a little cross ball and we're going to start to roll out those feet just to kind of open that thing up. It's going to massage that thing out, feel nice. A lot of times like plantar fasciitis or like things like that will take place because our feet are flat. We're not working on our actual feet much.
And you just said too, this is important to do because it's to break it up.
Break it all up, get that fascia broken up, get it all, because you know, we're jumping and running aggressively and all that kind of stuff on these feet. We want to take care of the dogs, man. Something simple we'll do next, you can kind of kick that on the side. So this is a drill that you'll laugh at, but honestly, it's what we call intrinsic foot strength. Okay. So it's literally working on our toes. Like, how much toe control do we have? Okay. So can you literally just lift your big toe off the ground? So it takes a little while for your nervous system to figure that out. That, being able to control your foot strength, your toe strength, creates natural arches, which will eliminate like plantar fasciitis and things like that. It also creates more stability in your ankles. Now, big toe down, little toes up. I like to call this one the weird hand drill too, because a lot of times you see somebody trying to do this right here. Yeah. You might get a little cramp in your arch doing that. We'll do that again. Big toe down, big toe up, little toes down. Good, other side. the higher level you go, and I've been around the high level guys, train them, been around sessions with them, like guys are like getting foot massages regularly, you know, things like that. They're taking care of their feet. All right, so we're gonna go right here. We're gonna start getting into our hip drills, okay? So this is what we call, this is kind of like one of our bread and butters, our 90-90 drill. 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. So we don't want anything tucked. We don't want anything pulled in, okay? Your belly button is your focal point. This is nice and rigid. And you're gonna try to pull that belly button over that front. So you probably feel a little back hip there, right? So we say foot forward, knee back. Yeah. One more like that.
I think the thing that I've realized is so much of this is controlled movement.
It's controlled movement.
That leads to explosiveness.
Exactly. Huge. You hit the nail on the head. So more or less what we're doing here is we're taking your hip capsule, like your actual hip, and seeing what the capability of that is. It's crazy how demanding this is over like...
Because it's like every movement counts.
Pushing a weight around is an easy thing to do. But this also will give us a better movement pattern. It would open up our gait. Okay? But we'll come over to the wall. So you're gonna work that outside foot. Okay? You're gonna lift that like you're scooping something up in front of you. Now try to get your ankle up as high as you can. Now open that door up. Don't let your headlights go anywhere, and start to rotate that around and down. And then back, around like you're like stepping over a hurdle. So again, that's just another variation of what we did on the side there. Try that again, one more time. So as you get good at it, you start telling yourself, create your own tension. Right? So like almost like you're sitting in a thing of Jello, like push, push, open, like you're creating tension. Boom, around, boom. Do it again. But now we'll get more rhythmic stuff. So now we're just gonna get on one leg, and we're just gonna get some single leg hops. Every 5 yards, just stop. Good. So now we'll do a little bit of target jumping. All right.
Hey. Rim glazer. Hey. Shout out to everybody when we used to get hyped about clapping backboard. This is where, you know, get these weights up, ball players.
Push. Two more like that. Stay nice and balanced. Keep your whole foot flat on the ground. Push. One more like that. Good.
Really feel like I'm going to the league. Here we go.
That's it. Good, rest. So that's the, you know, one of our main lower body extremity lifts.
Controlled movement, pacing, and attention to detail. That's often a pretty big thing that ball players are often going through when they're working out, especially here at Transform Fitness. You often see it a lot in the game. Ball players, you've been with us throughout this whole season. You've seen the athletes that we've seen, how controlled they are, how explosive they are, and it's often because of the movements that we've been doing. Again, why wait till you get to college or to the pros to learn this, or to even do this? That's what Brian's here for. For you, when it comes to this, those athletic guys, man, you've had Boogie, Cap, Elijah, Dwayne, Kion, a bunch of them.
Right.
What is it about them that at such a young age makes them so explosive already?
I think the fact that, you know, they naturally play so much that they're getting that natural plyometric during play. But I mean, I honestly could say, and I'm not saying because of this, they put the work in, but between the last season and this season, this past season, the season prior to that, the work they put in here, the dedication they had here, I saw so much more explosive change, so much more bounce, so much more, you know, just jumping ability. If you look at Boogie prior to last summer, and then last summer, everyone was like, what the hell? Boogie was catching dunks over guys, you know, and stuff like that. And obviously, you know, Cap is just explosive as hell, and Chop and Dwayne. So, you know, the work they've been putting in here, because they've been putting in the work, not because of me, they've been putting in the work, has just been like accelerated their ability to explode. One more, baby, you'll see it. Use that energy and get up. There you go, and on the dunk. I like it, I like it. This stuff, you know, we typically head up to the recovery lounge. Guys get in the boots, things like that, and just try to decompress their legs and get loose. So
what we got? What we got?
You want to go do it? Let's do it. Come on.
Ball players, you see what we do, man. This ain't a game, man. This is, when you do what we do, you getting buckets, you getting dub skis, you feel me? We gotta We gotta rest up right. You see what I got going on with my team, man. I know y'all see this, man. This is real life. This is real life, baby. This is what we do, man. But nah, in all seriousness, ball players, hope you enjoyed the video today. There's a great investment once again for what high school hoopers and beyond have been doing to get ready and get right. And that's why they've been doing their thing. Salute to our dog, Brian Harrington, as well as the Transform Fitness family and facility for hosting us today. This was a lot of fun. Ball players, we hope that you learned something. Until next time, peace.